Hi, Scorpio, and welcome to your Eclipse Tarot reading. This reading may resonate for Scorpio Sun, Moon, or Rising, and will cover the time frame of November 30th through December 31st, 2020. Now, just a quick announcement before I get in. Scorpio, I have started a second YouTube channel. It's called Pick a Card Tarot Readings, and all of my Pick a Card readings that I do going forward will be posted on that channel. I'm not going to post them anymore on Consciousness Evolution Journey. On this channel, I'm going to focus 100% on zodiac sign readings like the one that I'm about to do for you right now. So if you enjoy my pick a card, you like that style of reading, I have left a link in the description box below. Go ahead and check my other channel out. All right, Scorpio. So we have two major eclipses about to unfold. One on November 30th, the Gemini full moon, partial lunar eclipse, which is all about shadow energy, seeing the truth, what's been hidden. Okay, and then we have the Sagittarius new moon total solar eclipse on December 14th. And that eclipse is just amazing. You guys are my last reading that I'm doing in this series, and I just have to say that Sagittarius eclipse new moon, it is powerful, bringing in new energies. It's like a portal. I just keep seeing it as a portal where we're bursting through, okay? Because the Gemini Sagittarius axis in which these eclipses are happening is the learning axis, the lower learning, the higher learning, everything we go through in the 3D that allows our soul to expand, allows us to come into our 5D consciousness in that ninth house, okay? So we are wrapping up a very long period of learning that we have all been in, all right? And what we've been working on and learning is different for everybody, but we're coming to the end of that. And so that total solar eclipse in Sagittarius, like, it's just a portal where you're going to shed a lot and you're going to become something new. Everybody is. You're going to find that your thoughts and your beliefs about things are just naturally shifting into new beliefs, and what interested you may not interest you anymore. New interests coming to you, new ideas coming to you. All right, so let's pull a card and see which area of your life you're really gonna feel these eclipses and see the changes from them. Okay, so you guys have the sixth house coming through. This says the work, health, duty area of your life. So Scorpio, you are going to have a major overhaul to the way you go about doing many things, okay? A big shift taking place inside of you. And also I see where you are coming into this love for self, where you're now going to start doing different things for self-improvement, for self-care, all right? You're going to become aware of a lot of blocks that you have, a lot of shadow energy, fear-based energy that holds you back, holds you down through that Gemini lunar eclipse, okay? And so you're going to like have this mirror in front of you, and you're just without a doubt going to know what you need to change in your life, in your lifestyle, in your thoughts, in your behavior, in your patterns, in your routines, to really bring forth the changes that you want in your life. Whether it's in relationships, it's in career, it's in life, it's, whatever for you, Scorpio. That's where your focus is. That's what these eclipses are doing for you, really showing you what holds you back. And with that Sagittarius new moon eclipse, that's going to bring forth the motivation, the determination, the perseverance to really push forward and break free of patterns, routines, behaviors that have held you down. Scorpio, have held you back. Let's pull some more cards. I'm feeling working smarter, not harder for some of you as well. Like you're going to come into new ideas to improve time management or different processes here. Oh, look at this. We've got people and teacher coming through. And your higher self, spirit. Oh my gosh. Scorpio, here it is. Third house energy, ninth house energy. Whoo! Okay, so what you've really been working on, the lessons that you've been going through, they've played out in all areas of your life, but ultimately it's like been pushing you in ways where you're learning what love is not. You're learning where you don't belong, where you don't fit in, what isn't right for you. Like that's what the energy you've been working on. It's like discovering where you don't fit so that you can come into the space of knowing where you do fit and funneling your energy. And that sounds so simple, but this goes so much deeper. You know, it's really discovering where you belong in your life, in this world, in relationships where you may have felt kind of lost, or some of you have like relationships where you feel like you have to be the dominating one, where you've always, you know, got to initiate, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. And, you know, in other relationships, you feel like too much is asked of you, not enough is given back. Big focus on the relationship with yourself. And it's like, you're really going to learn the straddle of the physical world and the non-physical world. Okay, you've been working on that big time as well. And through these eclipses, it's like you are becoming sure of yourself, your 3D self in this world, your worth, your value, your path, where you fit in, your destiny. Okay, and then in this the higher self of you, it's like your consciousness is expanding through these eclipses, which is going to give you greater access to your higher knowing. Because Scorpio, you guys, as a water sign, being a Scorpio, you are so intuitive, you are so empathic. Okay, that's going to a whole different level. And I feel that intuition and that empathy that you have can really tangle energies up for you. It can get you in a place of confusion. You don't always understand. Like, you've really been working on navigating a bunch of different energies. Okay, and you're done with that work. You've learned all the lessons you need through that process. You have the experience now. And it's like where you've been student, Scorpio, it's now you become teacher, because you have this access to all of this wealth of wisdom that you didn't previously. Okay, because you've been on the journey obtaining. And now you've completed and you've done a great job. And you're going to come into like this whole new world. Some of you, Scorpio, might be finally like activating to a spiritual gift that you've always possessed your whole life. You just weren't aware of it, or you didn't know how to properly like use it and control it. Okay, and now here it is. You're coming into like a mastery over your life, over yourself, over your routines, your thoughts, your emotions. You're becoming the master, the alchemist, and you're going to have much more control over what happens. And it's because of your wisdom that you are evolving into. You're just going to know things that you didn't know before. You're going to have a better sense of people and what choice you should make. And some of you have learned how to separate your emotions from people and situations. Okay, because when you can't do that, sometimes it's easy to be taken advantage of, or always give somebody a free pass, or you're always looking for the best in somebody and you miss the darkness, the shadow about them. Okay, it's like you are just going to have this keener sense of people and energy and the choices you need to make, and a much deeper understanding of self. Like, I can't emphasize this enough. I don't even know how to explain this. Like, I'm a loss for words, Scorpio. It's just like being okay with yourself, like really loving yourself and accepting yourself as you are, the shadow and the light. Okay, it's just it like total encompassing acceptance of self. And now the access to like this higher wisdom to really switch gears, to change the way things are playing out for you, like realizing the power that's within your hands. Oh, it's deep, Scorpio. Let's pull you some tarot. Like you've really mastered some things here. And it's time for you to like reap the reward of that mastery, or it's like you are becoming the teacher, the leader. King of Wands, Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Death card. Look at that's the energy of you, Scorpio, in the tarot. It's the Death card. Okay, so what I see with that is the death of the old you, okay? And the King of Wands being the first card that comes out, the King of Wands is a powerful leader and visionary, all right, and teacher. This is the energy you are evolving into right here. Is becoming the teacher of others, leader of others, or finally evolving into that point where you are the king or queen of your own life, like where you feel totally empowered, in control, strong, able, capable. You have a lot of determination about you, okay? And maybe before this wasn't very present, like there's no way, like this is what you've been working towards, okay? And now it's time to evolve into this. And with this King of Wands also, that Sagittarius new moon total solar eclipse is very, very intense and powerful for you, leading you into this knowing, okay? And also it's bringing forth much more stability in your life, where you feel like you can lay roots, you can grow, you can open yourself up emotionally and be vulnerable. Like relationships, there's going to be a better dynamic of giving and receiving moving forward, where you're not giving so much of yourself, Scorpio, okay? Where what you're giving, you're also getting back. It's like the death to your worst habits, your worst thoughts, your worst behaviors, all of that shadow energy that holds you down, holds you back, keeps you hostage. That shadow energy has truly only been your teacher, pushing you into your highest greatness, Scorpio, because this is the energy that allows you to activate that higher self, like beyond what you consider your higher self. Like it's a whole different level, Scorpio, because now you are the teacher, you're the leader, whether that's of many people or of your life, like building an empire for yourself here. And healing in the emotional body, okay? Also, I feel through this empowerment, you really assert yourself, Scorpio, and you're going to change, and you're not going to put up with certain things that you have in the past. And I feel that really is the catalyst to some connections in your life actually like switching, where now hey Scorpio, I'm sorry. Hey Scorpio, what do you need? What can I do for you? Because your energy is changing, and it's like your energy is demanding and commanding respect from everybody with this King of Wands energy, okay? It's commanding respect. And because of that, I do feel there are some situations and relationships that have fallen away over, you know, the course of time here, and now people trying to come back in and work it out with you. I'm sorry, Scorpio, give me another chance, I was wrong, etc., etc. And Scorpio, some of you are also going to come to the realization in certain relationships where maybe you did act too hastily, or you did some things that you're regretful and remorseful for, and you're going to extend your cup, and you're really going to try to balance that energy, okay? Not in a like a desperate attempt because you miss somebody and you want to be back with them. It's not about that. It's a level of maturity, of consciousness, where you see the right and wrong in the choices that you've made, and you have this desire to really balance those energies out for just the sake of balancing them out, for clearing the air, for righting a wrong, okay? Some of you are going to be doing that as well, but man, Scorpio, you are in charge. You know your worth. You know your value. You know your power. You know what you bring to the table in a way that you never have before. And you see so crystal clearly any sort of thoughts, patterns, behavior, routine about yourself that has been holding you back. and holding you down. And you're just going to have the strength within to cut those ties and do whatever you've got to do. It's time for success. You're transforming into, you know, king energy. That's the highest of the court cards right there. Okay, that's what you're evolving into, you know, with these eclipses. Hold on, I just dropped my cards. All right, let's pull some more tarot and clarify further. King of Wands has the Knight of Wands. Wow. Hanged Man on the Four of Wands. King of Cups under the Knight of Cups. Wow. Look at that. These are the same suits and it's transition of energy. Oh my gosh, you got the King of Wands twice here. And lastly, the Four of Swords. Major healing. Okay. So, Scorpio, I just have to say, some of these connections that are trying to work things out with you, or you're trying to work things out with them, very strong indication of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, or a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, just because we have the King of Wands twice going on, and then we have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, and then the King of Cups. So you got a lot of people going on in here as well. All right, so here it is, the portal for you with this Sagittarius new moon. Not only is it expanding you and evolving you into like your highest knowing, it's also like replenishing your energy reserves where you feel unstoppable. You're ready to take on the world. You're ready for a whole new lease on life. And you're just going to have the, you know, physical, emotional, and mental and spiritual fortitude to make it happen for yourself. And here, the Four of Wands with this Hanged Man, you've really been struggling for stability or to be able to lay roots and really grow somewhere. And the reason for that, again, is because you were working on some lessons here. And now is the time where we can really start laying roots, okay? Especially around connections. All right, friendships and romance. Scorpio, 2021 could definitely be the year that brings you your true love. Those of you who are single, okay, because you're coming into this mastery of self, which means you're finally ready to receive that cup of true love. Like you're ready for that mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Whereas in the past, you may have thought you were, but you weren't. And you're going to realize that, you know, as you go through this transformation of these eclipses, you're going to see who you were, and then like how you just kind of grew over the December and how different you are as we are entering 2021. And so I do see like some Scorpios finally being ready to come into union with a very special soulmate. Okay. And then this King of Wands, here you are, remember, as the King of Wands under the Six of Pentacles. This is where, Scorpio, you are going to be very giving, but you're going to be fair in that. So, you know, even if you're angry with somebody, you're mad at somebody, if you owe them or you need to do something, you're going to follow through with that. Okay. But also, you're not going to tolerate anymore somebody taking more from you than they give, somebody trying to breadcrumb you, lead you on, gaslight you. You're not going to tolerate that. You're going to see right through it with this King of Wands, and you're going to just have the strength of fortitude to really lay your boundaries down and put somebody in their place, and not do it where it's like we just cut somebody off and we don't say anything, okay? Or, you know, we try to subtly put things out there. No, this is where you're so direct, clear, and blunt that nobody can miss what you're saying and what you're laying down. Okay, you're going to become much more assertive in yourself, in your energy, in your space, and who you let in, and you're going to really hold them accountable regardless of who they are. It's like you're no longer going to be a doormat for anybody, Scorpio. That's a thing of the past. All right, and this death, the Four of Swords, there's healing. And also those of you who have really been hurting over different situations that ended in the past, you're finally coming into the healing and release of that, okay, with these eclipses, with death and the Four of Swords down there. And also, I do feel, again, some relationships and connections want to come back into your life and heal and mend with you and own up to their bad behavior. All right, Scorpio. So this is a very powerful time for you, where you are just really knowing yourself better than ever before, coming into like this high access of soul wisdom, where now you are the teacher and the leader, okay? And death to the old way of being, to the old version of you. And moving forward, it's like every step you take is much more spiritually based than it has ever been, Scorpio. This is a powerful time for you. All right, let's pull some more cards. All right, the Huntress quest. The Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free. Yes, not reserved, not holding back, not sticking with the status quo. This is really about Scorpio stepping into personal power and just feeling the full advantage of that, and also what you desire to happen, having the strength and fortitude and perseverance to make it so. Next, man, this sun goddess has shown up a ton. Look at that. Lift off. I open my senses to feel delicious pleasure and passion. Yes, Scorpio, you are ready to be happy. You don't want the same old thing anymore. You're ready to break habits and routines and make major changes, because you're done with the same old crap, the same old story. Even like some of you, you're tired of yourself. You're like, you know what, self, we are not going to feel a victim. We're not going to feel bad about this anymore. We're going to pick up, we're going to move on, and we're going to turn all of this into our favor. Okay, you are so empowered and so strong through these eclipses, and truly like going through a portal with that total solar eclipse, and it's like you're on fire. There's no stopping you. You're going to put people in their place, and you're not going to feel afraid of that. Like, you're not going to feel afraid to rock the boat. And relationships definitely shifting and changing for Scorpio in a very positive way. All right, so let's pull a message from your angels. Conflict. Feelings which have been suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed, and boom, that's what's happening, right? With these eclipses. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should. Oh, look at that. That's another shift and transformation for you, Scorpio, is finally doing what you want to do, not holding back out of waiting for approval of others or what they'll think or what they'll feel. Like, you are really getting empowered, like major activation to the solar plexus chakra as well as your crown chakra with these eclipses. All right, Scorpio, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.